Challenges for women in India against time and space. Women by India against time and space only. Continued challenge कौन से प्रतिरोध challenge करिया. The condition of women in India has always been a matter of a grave concern. Women in India were never given equal status and opportunity as compared to their male counterparts. As compared to that of their male counterparts को अगर male counterparts से दिया है जी women are never given equal status. Patriarchal पितृत्वात्मक nature of Indian society has greatly hampered करची both independence स्वाधीनता and as well as safety of women safety kinds of women regardless the space or time that their issue. The issue concerning women in India can be broadly classified as issues concerning women manakar social, economic, samajik, arthanaitik and political issue there are. In preamble already written the equal justice in socially, economical and political justice. Violence against women social issue. Women are affected by various kind of violence against them. Women are violence hinsa hochi. Working various kind of violence. Women are victims of violence both at home as well as at work. Both at home as well as at work. Victims. Problem of female education. Female education problem is literacy and education is low in India. Saksharata and education is low in India, especially in the rural area because women are discouraged for higher studies like professional and technical education. Literacy and education is low in India. Literacy and education is low. Saksharata education is low, especially in the rural area because women are discouraged for higher studies अनुच्छेद कराइथियो like professional and technical education. वृत्तिगत व technical education जो ITI medical doctor engineer dowry system in huge problem in the society. Women are ill treated खराब treat होती manhandled disrespected torture होती respect पाती नहीं manhandle करती and suffer other cruelties suffer करते अन्य cruelties, violence, murder and suicide because of the lack of a dowry. Dowry अभाव because at the time of marriage lack of dowry अभाव at the time of marriage बाहागर समय selective abortion, female infanticide. Selectively abortion जो होती बच्ची female infanticide, शिशु हत्या, स्त्री झील शिशु हत्या female. Most common practice for years in India in which abortion of female fetus भ्रूण मान को abortion is performed in womb. प्रथम हुए ओम रे भ्रूण अवस्था रे fetus मान होची एम्ब्रियो भ्रूण in the womb of mother womb गर्भाशय रे female भ्रूण हत्या हुए after the fetal sex determination. fetal sex जो स्त्री सेक्स निरूपण हुए and sex selective abortion by medical professionals. sex selective abortion हुए by the मेडिकल प्रोफेशनल द्वारा. इकोनॉमिक इश्यू होची कंसर्निंग वुमेन. इकोनॉमिक इश्यू कौन अर्थनैतिक. वुमेन आर ओवर रिप्रेजेंटेड इन इनफॉर्मल एंड वल्नरेबल एम्प्लॉयमेंट. इकोनॉमिक इश्यू कौन वुमेन आर ओवर रिप्रेजेंट अधिक रिप्रेजेंट करती इन इनफॉर्मल फॉर्मल नो इनफॉर्मल So agriculture and vulnerable employment. People are vulnerable. Women are mainly employed in the family in informal works. They are provided job security, not provided job security. They are nothing not provided, an opportunity to grow and expand. An opportunity sujogo to grow it. Sujogo they are not provided opportunity by security. They have to expand their status. Women are paid less than men. कम दिया जाती. The gender wage gap between women and men. Gender wage gap. लिंग भित्तिक wage gap between women and men is estimated to be 23%. Means that women are 77% of what men earn. Men jar रोजगार करती, women earn. These figures understate the real extent of this figure होची real extent of gender pay gaps, particularly in developing countries where informal self-employment is prevalent. Informal self atmanijukti is prevalent. Prevalent means अधिक जोर दिया होची prevalent. This figure understated the real extent of gender pay gaps. Understate real extent of gender pay gaps, particularly in developing countries where informal self-employment. Understand the real extent of gender pay gaps. Gender pay gaps होची figure understate करची understate. To have access to social protection. They are less likely to have access to social protection को social सामाजिक जो रक्षा less to have access करछंती. Gender inequality in employment रे जो gender लिंगगत inequality देखा होची and job quality result in gender gaps. Job quality employment and job quality जो result होची in gender gaps रे लिंगगत gaps in access to social protection. Social सामाजिक जो protection को access करिया पे acquired through employment acquire करि परिबो through employment. Social protection सामाजिक रक्षा को acquire करि परिबो through employment नियुक्ति द्वारा. Job equality, gender inequality in employment and job equality result in gender gaps in access to social protection पे acquired करि through employment द्वारा such as pension, unemployment benefit or maternity protection. केमती social protection women are still less. Inequality in employment and job equality result in gender gap रोच in access to social protection पे acquired through employment द्वारा. Less accessible होची to financial resource. Women are less get access to financial and आर्थिक resource को under banking system. Women disproportionately face financial access barriers. Under representation in parliament legislature कम representation होची. Now किंतु नारी बंधन बिल आछे. Women are grossly underrepresented in parliament and state legislature. 14 Lok Sabha the strength of women होची 51%. 51. The central Lok Sabha there are only 72 women members. 550 रो. Current Lok Sabha होचंती 78 women. Participation as a proxy candidate have been proxy evidence that women get as proxy of their male family members. Male family member or a proxy such as husband, father or brother, bhai, bapangara. They act only as the mouthpiece of their male family. Only mouthpiece of their male family members. They indicate that there is a possibility of a role women participation higher than actually underrepresentation in political parties. Political parties are the core of election process. The political parties are reluctant to give ticket to women candidates for election to the legislature and the parliament. concerning issue based, because it is through the political parties women can be empowered to get involved with the political decision making. Parties are core of election process in India. मुख्य political parties are reluctant to give tickets to women candidates for election. Reluctant.